Reading the title of this video, you probably already know why Delta might be retiring its Boeing 767-300ERs. Because, well, they're old airframes. At the same time, these relatively small wide-bodies lack a direct newer generation modern replacement, meaning that Delta has hung on to them perhaps longer than it would prefer. So in today's video, let's examine Delta's plans and the factors driving its fleet decisions. Delta Airlines has officially committed to retiring its Boeing 767-300ER fleet by 2030, with international long-haul 767-300ER service ending by 2028. This decision marks a major, albeit predictable shift in Delta's wide-body fleet strategy. With the type's age reaching 30, there are several factors driving the planned retirement. The retirement of the 767-300ERs isn't solely due to their age. Factors include fuel efficiency, environmental regulations, passenger expectations, cabin upgrades, maintenance and reliability, and operational costs. Fuel burn per seat is a major driver. New wide-body aircraft in Delta's fleet, such as the Airbus A350 and the Airbus A330neo family, offer materially better fuel efficiency and lower emissions per seat. Since fuel is a large component of operating cost, especially on long-haul routes, the savings can be significant. Environmental regulatory pressure, carbon emissions, noises, etc., is also pushing airlines to modernize their fleets or suffer higher costs or lose access to some regulatory regimes or landing slots. In addition, maintenance costs for older airframes tend to increase non-linearly with age. More inspections, more parts replaced, less favorable part support, etc. So, what will Delta do to replace its 767s? Well, while it's not a direct replacement, Delta has an order for 20 Airbus A350-1000 aircraft with options for 20 more. These are intended for use beginning in 2026 and are part of Delta's strategy to refresh and streamline its wide-body fleet. According to Delta, the A350-1000s are over 20% more fuel efficient compared to the 767 series aircraft being replaced. Delta already operates 38 A350-900s. Again, the A350's larger size means it doesn't precisely fill the role of the 767, but perhaps one A350-1000 service can replace two 767-300 flights. Delta is also using more A330-900neo aircraft to replace 767 deployments. For example, several transatlantic routes from Boston and New York JFK are being upgraded to A330-900neo service. But any talk of replacing the 757 or 767 reminds us that there is indeed this glaring middle-of-the-market gap. And without a modern airframe to fill this gap, airlines like Delta are forced to operate a 767 route with a smaller jet and perhaps more frequencies, or a larger jet with fewer frequencies. The Boeing 787-8 is perhaps the closest sized wide-body, and we know rumours exist that the carrier may order the Dreamliner in the future, so that's perhaps another possibility. But what do you think of all of this? Will you miss the 767 once it's gone? And what do you think is its ideal replacement? Let us know by leaving a comment. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.